my eclipse video got cut off, and another thing that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned is that people who are born under eclipses tend to have way stronger responses to when eclipses happen. You can check to see if you were born under an eclipse by noticing if you were born under a new moon or a full moon that was in alignment with the nodes. So the north node and the south node, in a literal astronomical sense, it's the ecliptic. It's the points at which eclipses happen. A new moon is when the sun and the moon are conjunct in the same place in the sky. So if that is the case for you and it's happening on one of the nodes, then that would be an eclipse that you were born under. And if you were born under a full moon, where we have the moon and the sun opposite to each other, sun and moon opposite, and that is in alignment with the ecliptic, the north and south nodes, then that would also be an eclipse that you were born under. So if you were born under a lunar or solar eclipse, you will definitely want to notice how you're responding to eclipses, because oftentimes they tend to be bigger deals for you. And that will probably be especially true when you're having eclipses in the 1st, 4th, 10th, and 7th houses. These are the angular houses, so those have to do with the areas of self, career, home, family, and relationships, partnerships. So those just tend to be bigger topics that show up for people, but also especially if the eclipses are taking place on any planets that you have natally, that's going to be a really big deal if the eclipse is happening in the same point in the sky as where one of the planets was when you were born. So definitely look out for that. And if you would like me to help you interpret whether or not you were born under an eclipse and give you some dates for when eclipses are happening and what you might need to look out for or be interested in looking out for and how that relates to different areas of your life, I would be so excited to do that. So let me know.